None of us wants to have our lives destroyed by difficulties, hardships, or temptation. We all know that we have to face these challenges, but we don't want them to break us. We want to endure, to overcome. And the great news is that we can prepare ourselves to keep from being shipwrecked by the storms of life. Ecclesiastes 4:12 gives us one of many Bible principles that will keep us strong and secure as we encounter life's trials. It says, "A threefold cord is not quickly broken." Right away, I'm captivated by that phrase, "not quickly broken." It paints a picture of men and women who have stood fast with the Lord as they have faced impossible circumstances. Joseph was not quickly broken as he faced 13 years of abandonment, betrayal, and injustice. Jochebed was not quickly broken when the laws of Pharaoh forced her to choose between her own future and the life of the newborn son she held in her arms. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were not quickly broken when they were threatened with being thrown into a red-hot furnace if they didn't bow down and worship Nebuchadnezzar's idol. Young Mary was not quickly broken when she endured the shame and rejection of her entire village because she was with child without a husband. And the ultimate example of not quickly broken is our Savior, Jesus Christ, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame. I don't want to be among those who are quickly broken by the trials of life. By God's grace, I want to be not quickly broken. And what is it that Ecclesiastes 4:12 says is not quickly broken? A threefold cord is not quickly broken. The context of that statement in Ecclesiastes 4:12 is contrasting a person who goes through life alone with a person who navigates life with close companions. Verse 8 describes the solitary life. There is one alone, and there is not a second. Yea, he hath neither child nor brother. Verse 10 says, Woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. And verse 11, How can one be warm alone? But the person who shares the challenges of life with close companions is much more secure than the person who faces them alone. Verse 9 points out that we are more productive when we share the toils of life. Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. Verse 10 says that we are better cared for as a team. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. Verse 11 describes how a close companion insulates us against this cold, harsh world. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. And verse 12 assures us that going through life with a solid friend provides us with a much greater defense when we're attacked. And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. And this passage ends with that great statement, a threefold cord is not quickly broken. If you've ever tied down a heavy load in the back of a truck or pulled another vehicle out of a ditch, you know the value of a strong, thick rope. And it's a horrible feeling to be in the middle of a big project like that and to have a rope suddenly snap. It can be dangerous, even deadly. But a thick rope of 3 twisted strands is much safer, much more secure than one strand by itself. A threefold cord is much less likely to snap than one strand of rope. A threefold cord is more difficult to cut through. A threefold cord can carry a much heavier burden. This simple principle, a threefold cord is not quickly broken, will protect you in the storms of life. It's not the only safeguard you need, but it is a vital safeguard. When you wrap your life around the lives of other people who are pursuing the same purposes that you're pursuing, living by the same principles that you're living by, you're much more secure than if you go it alone, especially when you face the difficulties, the hardships, and the temptations of life. A threefold cord is not quickly broken. We all need the threefold cord of solid relationships with our family members. A strong, close relationship with your wife, your husband, your children, your parents, your brothers and sisters. These relationships are indispensable. They'll keep you focused on your purpose. They will help you to keep your perspective. They will encourage you when you're down. They will keep you pressing on when you're tempted to give up. We all need the threefold cord of Christian fellowship. Instead of just attending church services, We need to interact with fellow believers. We need them, and they need us. Greet people warmly. Smile and shake hands. Participate. Get involved. Interaction with other Christians will strengthen you. We need Christian fellowship. We all need the threefold cord of strong friendships. Love, encourage, and pray for the people God brings into your life. Be there for them. Believe in them. Let your heart be knit to theirs. You will sharpen them, and they will sharpen you. A threefold cord is not quickly broken. Christian, if you don't want to be defeated in the many battles of life, you must have the threefold cord of solid, godly relationships. Stay the course.